Clothing should be a blessing and not a hindrance in your life. For me, the way I organize my clothes and store them is very important for this reason, and also because I live in a tiny house. I'm going to show you my 3 top tips for how I organize my closet and my clothes. My first tip, and the one that's very important for you to master before you move on, is to not have more clothing than what you actually need. Don't keep clothes that you never wear or that you think you might wear sometime in the future, but it just doesn't happen. As you can see, we don't have a ton of clothes. I'm not a huge clothing connoisseur anyways, so I don't go shopping for fun. I just keep what I need. With the exception of our coats and some of our shoes, all of our clothing fits in this left side of our cabinet, and this is for me and my husband. I organize our closet by color and then also by type. On the left I have my dresses and my skirt. I only have one skirt right now. And then I have my shirts organized by color, not necessarily by long sleeve or short sleeve. Then I have Judah's long sleeve and his short sleeve shirts organized by whether they're plaid or not, and then he has a few suit jackets over here. My second tip is to get creative with how you utilize your space, so you can use as much of it as you can. If you have a huge amount of closet space and not very much drawer space, use that closet space. If you have lots of drawers and not a ton of closet space, fold up some of your clothes that you would normally hang. For me, I had just enough drawer space for most of my shirts, but I didn't really want to squeeze my camis in there, so I got this cool hanger off of Amazon. It has lots and lots of hooks, and it's wonderful for storing my camis in my closet. Another way we follow this tip and utilize our space well is to use all of our unused space if possible. The inside of our closet drawers are empty, and there's kind of some extra room between that and our clothing that's in our closet, so we hang nails there to hang our hats and our belts. You wouldn't necessarily have to use nails. You could use command hooks or something like that that wouldn't leave permanent damage on your door. My third tip is actually something my husband taught me to do, and that's kind of sad because he taught me how to fold clothes the right way. I don't understand. But the way you want to fold clothes is so that you can see them in your drawer. You can see every single piece. You know what you have clean, and you can just see it laid out beautifully. It looks nice, and it's a lot easier to use like this. To fold your shirts like this, grab it by your shoulder seams, give it a good shake, and lay it flat. Then you're going to fold it by thirds, and then fold the sleeves into the middle. Now you're going to fold those outside edges in, and then fold it in one more time so it looks like a book. You're going to store this in your drawer upside down. The nice curved outside edge will be up, and you can lay everything right next to each other, and it looks beautiful and it's easy to find what you need. I fold my tank tops, my t-shirts, my long sleeve shirts, and Judah's sweaters like this. But we don't fold our pants in a way that you can see them from the top, just because we wanted a deep drawer for our pants, and this kind of folding is useful for just your shallow drawers, because your shirts only end up being like 5 inches tall, if that. So for our pants, we just lay them flat like I used to before Judah taught me how to fold clothes. So about shoes. We work outside in the mud, and we also have a farm. So we need boots to work, and we also need mud boots, and we also need nice shoes to like go to church and things. So we aren't those super minimalists that have like 3 pair of shoes each. I have 9 pair of shoes. Judah has 7. I have 3 pair of boots, 3 pairs of casual like workout shoes, tennis shoes, and Crocs, and then I have 3 pairs of nice church shoes and sandals. Judah has 7, and so he has 3 pair of boots, 3 pair of casual shoes, and then 1 pair of nice dress shoes. We keep most of our shoes out in the open right next to our front door for easy access, but I keep the rest of my nice shoes that I only wear once a month or less inside our cabinet. This is on the other side. It's not exactly in our closet, but I keep them in here. Works out pretty well. And while we're at it, we might as well talk about our coats. We have this nice coat hanger thing with 6 hooks on it. Judah has 3 and I have 3. I like to organize it with our clean, nice coats on the outside and our work clothes on the inside. That way the dirty stuff is next to the dirt and the clean stuff is on the outside away from everything else. I threw stuff at you pretty quick there, so I'm going to recap. My first tip is to not have extra clothing that you don't need. Tip number 2 is to use your space creatively and think outside the box so you can use everything you have. My third tip is to fold your clothes correctly so that you can see them and it's beautiful. Alright guys, let me know in the comments which one of these tips you're going to try out this week, and also if you have any other ideas you'd like to share with me and with everyone else. If you enjoyed this video and learned anything from it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos every Thursday. And remember, work hard, love your people, and never stop learning. I'll see you next week.